guys, I'm sitting with Matt, the principal at Under the Hammer. We're going to talk about auction campaigns and what we're seeing in the marketplace. So Matt, auction is a very common sales method in Sydney.
Yep.
We're seeing auction clearance rates dip. Confidence has also dropped in the marketplace, and we're seeing properties sell after auction day.
Yep.
What's your take on it?
So you're right. The actual on-day clearance rates at the moment have dropped a little bit compared to what we've seen in the past. And my biggest, I suppose, take on that is because of people's uncertainty. And there's a lot of media and publication around the real estate market at the moment. The interesting thing for me is how many properties are sold straight after auction. By the time I've gotten to my next auction, you guys have texted me saying it's sold.
Yeah.
So I just put it down to a little bit of consumer confidence and a little bit of uncertainty as to where they want to position themselves. But I think overall, I mean, properties, as we know, are selling. It's just a little bit harder at the moment to get it done.
Yeah. In terms of buyer trends, what are you seeing on the auction floor?
Again, probably a little bit of hesitation. What I am finding is once the auction gets going and a bit of momentum and people, in terms of buyers, see other buyers bidding, it gives them a little bit more confidence to put their hand up and part with their money, so to speak. So it's just, we're finding the start's a little bit harder. The other thing we're noticing is up until recently, we had no hesitation in getting a start at, say, the buyer's guide. At the moment, we're finding it, the starts are coming in significantly lower, and we're happy to let that run just to sort of give the buyers a bit of, I suppose, ammunition or confidence to get into the auction proceedings. Yeah.
Okay. Why are auction campaigns more critical given our current market conditions?
Yeah, really good question, because I hear this a lot, and what we're finding is many vendors and even some agents will shy away from an auction process when the clearance rates or the publicised clearance rates are a little bit down. We've got to remember that the auction is a process. It's not about the one day. It's about the overall. It's about the days on market. It's about filtering through who your real buyers are. And if we can bring them through in a shorter period of time, that's the idea behind an auction. The auction day itself, for what people often see or fantasise about as sellers, is only a byproduct of the whole process. So what it does in this climate is allows you to, in a shorter period of time, find out who your real buyer is. And only one person can ever buy a property. It gives an owner a chance to ascertain what the real market value is, provided we have competition and interest on the property. And that allows them to make a right decision. From the buyer's point of view, what it does, it allows them to see openly where their competition is. It sort of removes any closed doors negotiation. So I think the most important thing, if I had to summarise in one word, would be transparency.
Matt, what is your top auction tip for vendors?
Okay, the top auction tip for vendors is when it comes to selling, to be guided by your real estate agent. I mean, they've entrusted the agent in the first place to do the job. Often is the case they may overeducate themselves sometimes and try to draw comparables to other properties. At the end of the day, it's their scenario and their situation which they need to focus on. Look at their bottom line in terms of what they can and can't accept, and then treat everything from there as an absolute bonus. You're going to chop and edit it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You had a question in your email you sent me, which I thought was really good.
Yeah.
So why don't you throw in there a question like, what's my tip towards buyers? What's my tip towards sellers? You might want to maybe rephrase that question.
Do you want to talk about yourself a bit?
Not really. It's your promo.
Really.